a minute since I've gotten to make one of these videos. We have had an insane amount of weather-related delays and closings, and on those weeks, I don't do anything new with my kiddos just because not everyone is going to get to participate in it. I typically just pull from the stash of games and activities that I've already done with the kiddos that they've loved and have been begging me all year to play again, and that's kind of how we recycle those in. So we haven't really been doing anything new for this weekend speech. But this week it's St. Patrick's Day, and we are definitely rolling out some St. Patty's Day themed activities. So definitely stay tuned for that if you are interested to see what we are doing this week in speech. First things first, an oldie but a goodie. I am making a pot of gold rainbow with my preschoolers this year. I did this last year with them and it was a huge hit, but we've got new kiddos this year, so definitely want to spread the fun. So what they are going to be doing is tearing up crepe paper just to make this rainbow, and then I have some gold coins that they are just going to slide into their pot of gold. Excellent for requesting, following directions, color identification, WH questions, yes, no questions, expressing wants and needs. I don't know, pretty much everything. This is also a really good activity to do with your occupational therapist if you guys team up to do any activities working on tearing paper and things of that nature. Also, the gluing and putting the coins into the pot of gold. So definitely something to think about. I am amending one thing. Last year, I don't even know if it shows up on camera, I tried to do a white crayon or like a white colored pencil for putting their names on it. This year, I've learned, I'm stepping my game up. I have chalk pens and paint pens, and these are a godsend. So this is what we will be using to write the students' names and the pot of gold on the front of the gold container. So definitely, if you are thinking about this, anytime you're using black construction paper, I highly recommend these paint pens or chalk pens. I have both. One's permanent, one's technically erasable, but if you're doing it on construction paper, it's permanent either way, so highly recommend this. The next activity I have is more for my pragmatics and social language friends. It is a stack of cards with a shamrock on it, and then what I have are 3 different shamrocks. They have either a smiley face, a grumpy face, or a sad face, and there's all different scenarios on the cards, and they just have to match the shamrock's facial expression to how you would feel based on the card. So no one will play with you during free time. Would that make you happy, sad, angry? And they're going to choose the appropriate shamrock face and place it on the card. So they just get to go through the entire stack of cards that I have, and then they're just going to, like I said, choose different emotions of how they would be feeling, and we can work on reactions to those emotions and those feelings and how they would react in those situations. Very important, especially for my older kiddos, to have that emotional awareness. So definitely something that I'm going to be breaking out for my social skills groups. The next activity I have is for my articulation kiddos. I guess I could use it with my language kiddos too. It's just typically quickest with my articulation kids. But it is the pot of gold coin toss. So I have this cauldron. I'm pretty sure I got it during Halloween time many moons ago. But whatever, it doubles as a pot of gold. And then I also have a bag of gold coins. These I got last year from Michael's and the Dollar Tree. So if you're looking for gold coins, I haven't seen them this year though. I also haven't been looking that hard. But what we're going to be doing is putting the pot of gold any length of distance away depending on their age / how good they are at this, and they are going to toss a coin in the cauldron every time they say their sounds correctly in either the word form or a sentence form. So it's a quick, fun game. They love these type of quick activities. Like I said, my kids this year and last year are just groups of kids that really don't like a whole lot of prep. I mean, they enjoy the more thought out games, but honestly something as quick as this they go ham over, so I am happy to provide. So we will be doing this throughout the activities. Last year I did it with my groups when I had 5-minute sessions. This year it might be a little bit more difficult. I'm interested to see how it goes, being that they are 20-minute sessions in a group of students, but we shall see. I will report back. I'm sure they're still gonna love it. My last and final activity for St. Patrick's Day I've been planning for quite a while. I'm very excited for. It is my breakout activity, and essentially what it is I have 3 different activities, one for each student in the group, and they are going to complete that individually, but they're each going to get a special word, and they're going to have to come together and put their words together to figure out where in the room I've hidden the key for the secret box. And you'll have to forgive me, I do not have the secret box with me here. I brought it to school and I left it there. Fake fan, I know. Gotta get it together, Amanda. But basically, it's a pencil box wrapped in chain with a lock around it, and inside are different prizes. So, not the best part. Like, this is the functional speech part, but that's like the really cool part that the kids are going to be into. But like I said, I have one friend working on articulation. So I have articulation trail, and basically I have like my most used sounds, and I just put these yard sale stickers over the circles, and they have to follow the trail and count up basically how much money they're getting at each point, and then that'll tell them what their secret code word is at the end that they have to bring to the group. These were like super cheap at Walmart. You get 1,000, so you can keep reusing them, and they're just going to be peeling these up, and that reveals the word underneath. So also, if it doesn't work, you have extras if they like ruin the stickers. It would have been really cool because I know they come in lime green for St. Patrick's Day, but of course Walmart was sold out. We got to make do with the hot pink. Living our best life. So these were really great. Like I said, they're just going to have to work their way around the trail, count up as much money as they've collected, and then that will give them their secret code word for their portion of the activity. Then I also have a friend that's doing a synonym and antonym crossword puzzle. I have a lot of friends that need to do synonyms and antonyms. And then each area is highlighted in gray. They are going to take the letters that are in those gray boxes and unscramble them to get their code word for the group. And then finally, we have Sam the Sneaky Leprechaun, which is working on verb plus ing endings. And my friend is going to have to read the whole story and put in the correct verb plus ing ending in the blank spaces that makes the story make sense. And then one of these in the word bank are their secret code words to bring to the group. So basically there are 3 different words that are hidden within these activities. They each have to find their word and then bring it back to the group and put it together, and that will tell them where the key for the box is hidden in the classroom. Spoiler alert, I'll let you guys know because like this is the fun part. Hopefully none of them are watching. But this code word is under, so all of these gray boxes spell out the word under. The secret code word here is was hiding. So was hiding under. And then this will all add up to the word chair. So was hiding under the chair, and I will tape the key to the lock underneath the chair. They will open it up and get their prizes. I did prizes this year just because they were on sale and I was at the store, and I was also like frantically looking for gold coins that they would have to give back. Couldn't find any this year. So I'm not 100% against giving them something. We're all going a little stir crazy, especially since we've lost spring break. So hopefully this will get them up, moving, creatively thinking about things, working together as a team, which is why I had them each get like their own code word that they had to work together to kind of figure out where the key was. So like there wasn't one student who was outshining the others and finding everything first. Definitely working on that turn taking and group work. Wanted to target that. Like I said, I have a lot of mixed groups lately. Tons of kids that are doing synonyms and antonyms. Tons of kids, obviously, they're always working on their articulation. I have different cards for different sounds, so I just wrote it down here. They'll come blank. I'll put it down below the link, and they'll be blank, so you can fill it into whatever you want it to be. Definitely love this idea. Hopefully the kids love it just as much as I do. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I only have a 20-minute session, so I tried not to make it too over the top. We shall see. I will update you guys. But very excited to see how that plays out over the course of this week. Hopefully there's no snow days, because then I'll be bummed. That's everything that I have for this week in speech. I'm super excited to be finally doing some new things with my kiddos. I have prepped them this whole past week all about leprechauns and gold, so they are like set. And I'm pretty sure this is like the last major holiday that I like really target. After this, we're going to be doing spring and summer themed activities. Hopefully the weather follows suit and like goes along with that, because I'll be real bummed if we're doing spring stuff and we have some snow. But make sure you're following me on here and over on Instagram. My handle is The Speech Loft. I will be posting on my stories there this week all about how those labels worked out, and also an actual image of the breakout box, because fake fan, bad person, I didn't have it here today. I apologize for that. Definitely subscribe if you'd like to stay up to date with all of the things that I'm doing in the speech room. Also, a quick thank you to everybody who has subscribed recently and left a really sweet comment. I've gotten a lot of those lately. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you're just finding my videos throughout like the YouTube algorithm, but y'all have been leaving some really sweet comments, which makes me smile so big. I fully appreciate it. I read them. I love it. Thank you so much. That was really sweet, and those comments have definitely made the last like week or two of my life. So I appreciate you. You know who you are. Thank you. But make sure, like I said, that you give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.